At this point, you probably know it's Pride Month. It's not like you can't go anywhere and not get bombarded by corporate propaganda, and that includes, apparently, our very own United States Marine Corps. Let's put this up there on the screen. The U.S. Marines say throughout the month of June, the USMC takes pride in recognizing and honoring the contributions of our LGBTQ service members. We remain committed to fostering an environment free from discrimination, defend all values, and in this image, for those who are just listening, they have here a helmet which says "Proud to Serve" written on it, 5 bullets on the back, and the bullets themselves are rainbows. Now, this is the physical and embodiment, the manifestation of the rainbow bombs meme, which everybody knows online, where it's like a female pilot dropping rainbow, and the Syrians are, other people are looking up and they're like, oh, well, thank God they're inclusive bombs.
Yes.
That, and here's another one.
Do you think they're trolling? Honestly,
no, I think it's real. I do.
Like, you don't think, they don't have any self-awareness that this is a whole thing online?
I think the top brass over there is so delusional and so desperate. They're all in on identity politics. And unfortunately, I think that this has become like a brainworm that's taken over the very, very top echelons of the military. I mean, if you ask the actual Marines, they would.
Did they not see what happened with the CIA and their whole ads that they put out?
Yeah, but
they're like,
here's the thing.
I'm a whatever. I was like, I'm.
It's like I'm a cis Latina.
Yeah. and I'm the CIA.
And I work in CIA. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, the other one, maybe I don't know if this is what you were going to.
Yeah.
But Pinkerton, famous, brutal union busters, one of the most nefarious companies in American history. They had to get in on the game too. First of all, they changed their logo on Twitter to be rainbow flag.
Oh my God.
And they say, Pinkerton is proud to support and actively recruit and hire from within the LGBTQIA+ community, including but not limited to actively seeking full and part-time candidates through national and international hiring firms that connect employers with LGBTQ+ talent. So, famous union busters. I mean, this is a tradition now in terms of Pride Month, is just finding the worst examples of total, the most soulless corporate or government institutions wrapping themselves in the rainbow flag to make it like what they do isn't completely evil and atrocious.
You know what's interesting too is somebody pointed this out, which is that image is famous because it is the image of the helmet with something written on it and the 5 bullets. That's an homage to Full Metal Jacket, which if you consider it, Full Metal Jacket was an anti-Vietnam War movie about how the military establishment had lost its mind. It's like a crazy, weird thing first of all, it's like, that movie, of course, it glorified the Marine Corps in some sense, but really just give you a horrific view into the institutional insanity of Vietnam and what exactly that meant for the people who had to serve and just how horrific it was for so many of these guys to have to even get thrown into this mess in the first place. And it's like to have an homage of that, which at the time talked about the insanity of the military establishment and what they're throwing people into, you can't think of anything better. And we talk about this.
Zero self-awareness.
No self-awareness, and then we consider it in the context of right after Memorial Day. And what did we just play in our last show? It was about Jon Stewart and the fact that he and other activists, many US Marines, had to sleep next to burning piles of trash, excrement, of waste, of stuff that
lit on fire by jet fuel.
Lit on fire by jet fuel. It puts Ground Zero to shame, some of the stuff that these guys were inhaling. And just like the victims of Ground Zero had to suffer and fight for every scrap of dollars in order to help them. It's like that is the stuff that they should be putting out there, And anyway, look, this is an easy way not to get criticized, or I guess at least you will be maybe by us, but the mainstream, establishment or whatever looks at this and is like, what, you have a problem with that? It's like, this isn't about gay rights or whatever. It's about the actual embodiment of you can do this to belay criticism against stuff that also really matters and that you should care about.
Yeah, it's about hiding your evil doing, cloaking it in, progressive values when there is nothing progressive or noble about your mission here, Pinkerton.
Yes. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. More for you later. Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.